Bull shark, porcupine, I don't know what. Doing this podcast's a pain in the
penis.
Well, never mind. Well, show's canceled. Well, you've ruined it. I'm canceling our podcast forever.
Butter?
I got the nachos.
I'm gonna like.
I said.
I'm gonna like.
You know, I was gonna try the same thing, but like, nah, let me do it legit.
I'm gonna fucking slam my popcorn against the ground. You've all made a fool of me today.
Got the nachos.
What is happening? You say that every day. I didn't even do anything. I don't know what's.
You know what you did.
You didn't stop this train before it was going. It was all on you, Seap.
Yeah, Seap.
Now we're here.
In a way, if you think about it, this is kind of Seap's fault.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. We gotta get the skin of Seap's story first.
No, it's a bit from like 3 episodes ago. We're done with it now.
But anyway,
My
welcome
mind is
to My Gym
elsewhere.
Partners, the podcast where we talk about all things podcast. I'm Renee. Sorry. I'm kind of taking over here.
No, it's all good.
Who are our guests here?
Hi, I'm Griffin McElroy. Welcome. I'm from My Brother and Me. I'm here.
Oh my god.
I'm here today on no, I can't continue. I've watched 2 podcasts over. I can't continue the bit.
Hi, I'm Lucy, and I'm responsible for murdering Jose.
Okay.
Oh,
Who else is here?
Is that me?
Yeah, I guess it's your turn.
My mind is so elsewhere right now. I'm sorry. I'm mad about something. I'm actually angry.
What are you mad about, Steve?
I don't know if I should get into it because it'd be so. I don't know if it'd be the least interesting topic. I swear to God, it'd be the least interesting thing that I ever brought to this
we talked about
podcast.
space chimps for 40 minutes last time.
I know. I'm serious. This is really. Listen. I haven't even. I don't even know. I'm not. I'm. Where am I right now? How long have we been going on?
Like 6.
I seriously have not been aware. 6 minutes?
Well, there was the 5-minute intro. I guess we'd be going on for 2 minutes, pretty much.
2 minutes. I've not been here for that. I've really not been here for that. My mind has been.
Can you explain to the family what's going on?
I don't know. I feel like the moment it leaves my mouth, I'm gonna feel like a massive. I'm gonna feel like a fool.
it's only worse the more you build it up as a nothing thing.
Can we just talk about something else for a bit so we can forget about it, and then you can ask. I can bring it up later if you're really that interested.
Okay. All right. Welcome to Ready to Start. The bit's over. This is Ready to Start the podcast. This is the show where I don't know what happens. We're like 5 episodes. I haven't figured it out quite yet, but sometimes I'll ask what someone's watched or played this week, and we'll talk about it, and that's how it goes.
This is, I've been thinking about that lately. How you advertise yourselves, and this I watched the Ready to Start podcast. Big fan of the Ready to Start podcast, by the way.
Mhm.
And whenever I watch it, I think to myself, this is a personality podcast. A podcast of personalities just duking it out in the public forum, of exchanging ideas. It's warfare, it's love, it's knowledge, academia, it's all of that. And I'm glad to be a part of that today.
I'm really glad.
Big fan.
I thank you for saying that, both because it was very nice, and also now I have a quote to put in our DVD box set.
Remember when they impersonated Renee and Gert?
Yes, that was during Luigi's Mansion 3.
It was scary.
Yeah.
It was horrifying. It was like I was there, but I'm not. But now I'm here. But am I really here? Or is this an elaborate soundboard being
Whoa.
This is just like
Renee, I think you're astral projecting.
I'm thinking about it too hard.
Renee's gonna turn out to be a cardboard cutout and just fall over. There's a tape playing bunch of sound effects. All right, maybe let's get into the topics. Did anyone watch or play anything this week besides Paper Mario? Because I don't want to talk about it yet.
Well, I do want to talk about a bit of Paper Mario, but just non-spoiler stuff, and just a bit on what are people interested in when talking about how's the game, the talk asks about the gameplay,
Okay, well, what do you want to say about it?
So again, people were worried about the combat and if it has a balance issue, they see you could get confetti in the overall, and here's the thing about that, it's sort of you could get the confetti from the overworld, but that's a little scraps. You could hit that tree over and over again. It's not gonna be enough. The only way you're gonna get good amounts of confetti is from battling.
I found for me so far, I don't mind like just going around a bit finding confetti. The bigger thing for me is I think they made coins more worth it this time to like get from battles because
Oh, definitely.
because everything in the game has a very high price. Like nothing's like under like like 2,000 coins pretty much.
Oh yeah, and it is part needed for like progression.
And also the toads and so the game has a puzzle based battle system which you might have heard of about and some of the later puzzles get really like cryptic and kind of hard to figure out in battle. And if you pay the toads, they help you with battles. So, like you're spending coins a lot in this game, and I find it's worth it to battling just to always have a good amount of coins.
Yeah, and but there's also like a risk to like spending coins because like you're essentially like spending certain amount of coins that wouldn't be compensated with like the bonuses you get. Like you spend 500 coins, you only get like 200 returns, so that's the risk in like spending them too.
Will we talk about how toads are living off?
What are you all? Wait! What are you all talking about?
Paper Mario. Paper Mario.
There's no
Paper Mario.
Confetti. There's no confetti in this game.
Wait.
What do you mean?
It's flesh.
What are you? This is a game with an EXP level up system.
Oh, Seap, you're thinking of Paper Mario for Nintendo 64.
Well, of course I am. I've been playing the game for like 3 months.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't think. Mario.
You've been playing that since episode 1 of the show, I think.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I have maybe like an hour, maybe 2 hours left.
Do you do the super boss?
What?
Yeah,
Don't
the
spoil
super
that.
boss.
I don't. What are you talking about?
There's a
No, I
dojo.
don't want to.
You
What?
get to fight extra bosses at a dojo.
No, I did that.
Here's
That was easy.
Yeah, that's the super boss.
while we're on the topic of Paper Mario. I'm gonna give a bit of a Paper Mario hot take. The peak of Paper Mario in terms of his character design, like Mario himself, it peaked in Paper Mario 64 and then went downhill after that. He is so wonderfully delightful looking in Paper Mario 64, and then I don't like what they did with him in Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario, or Sticker Star that much.
You don't really give him an ass.
Yeah, he doesn't have a... even Mario's defining character trait, his beautiful butt.
No, I think I have this to like that feeling of like whenever I see Paper Mario from the front doing his little thing, he always looks like a little Lego person to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not exactly like Lego shaped, but he's got the essence of a Lego person, a default little Lego person with Mario clothes. He feels like a Mario, not like Mario, the Mario. You understand me?
Yeah.
Here, I gotta get a front-facing Paper Mario here so you can see. So,
can we talk about the most important debate of all time? They made Paper Mario's nose slightly bigger in Origami King. Let's talk about this. What is everyone's thoughts? I need everyone's thoughts right now.
Well, I think it's a good game mechanic because it gives you more power as a player to have a bigger nose. You can stick your nose in things where it doesn't belong, and I think that's like what gamers have really been wanting. But at the same time, having a big can lead to like getting be more predisposed to allergies, and that's a risk that some gamers may not be willing to take. So I think it was a risky maneuver. It was worth it for Origami King. I think it really made it a better game.
I also feel like on top of that, when they increased his nose size, it really buffed his sniffing abilities, because in the past Paper Mario games, it was kind of a common criticism from like critics, like, oh, this game's alright, but Mario's not very good at sniffing or smelling in it. And like I kind of agree. Like I went back and I played Paper Mario 64. I noticed a problem. Whenever I tried to get Mario to like sniff or smell, he was struggling with it. He'd look at me and go, I can't smell it. But now in Origami King, since they made his nose bigger, they've really helped with the Mario sniffing issues lots of critics have had so far.
And those are the only issues anyone's ever had about the game.
So, Seap, you are playing Paper Mario 64 right now, right?
Yes,
How
not
do you-
right now.
How do you
But like,
how do you feel about Mario's limited sniffing abilities in it?
um,
Answer the question, Seap.
it never came up for me. Never came up.
Really? You must. Oh God, you must be playing the. Shit! I just realized you're playing a cursed copy.
Every copy of Paper Mario personalized. Varied nose sizes for all players.
Pure.
Big noses, small noses, front-facing noses, like the one I posted here. He looks like a Lego person, right?
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, he looks like
This
a little...
isn't the newest one.
Somebody mentioned big noses.
What?
It's me, Schnozmo.
Oh, fuck off, Schnut! No, you're not welcome here.
Oh, I feel so honored to be in the presence of such a great recurring character.
Oh my God!
Schnozmo.
Why did you have to show up?
Oh my gosh.
Look, there he is. There he is, Mario.
Jesus
He's
Christ!
like a little Lego person.
What is that? What is this image Right, are you putting this image on? Yeah, okay, there it is. What is that? Where'd you get this? Where'd you get this from? It's from Roblox? Is this a Roblox image?
I don't know if this is official paper,
What do you mean it's...
but it gets the job done, I think.
What do you mean it's a Roblox image?
This is Paper Mario Roblox.
No! Paper Mario's on Nintendo!
No. Oh, don't act like I'm crazy.
That's what they wanted.
So no, Paper
No, it's on
Mario...
Roblox.
No, my Paper Mario roleplay's not the source of this, though. They didn't
Okay,
make...
well, that's why I was asking.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
Oh my
I've
God.
played one Paper Mario game.
Check this guy out, folks. Am I right?
What? I'm being a scientist. I'm being Sid the Science Kid. I'm being inquisitive of the world around me.
Why did
Right
you
now.
have to specify you were Sid the Science Kid?
This is a cartoon podcast. We talk about animation. It's animation with attitude.
The Paper Mario RP server, I gotta say, on Roblox, one of the best Roblox servers ever. But it keeps getting taken down, and it's such a shame because it's such a well-crafted little world. You know, I think they killed it just so that they would have all the clout. You know, nobody gets to like have fun on a fake Paper Mario Roblox. No, you gotta shell out the money for big origami king over here.
You know,
Such a shame.
Speaking of Origami King, I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna slam my foot at the ground. I'm gonna wreck it like Wreck-It Ralph. I think Origami King has the best soundtrack of any Paper Mario so far.
That's a pretty bold claim.
Yeah, that's right.
See how
I
the
said
audience
it.
thinks.
I said
That's
it.
a pretty paper thin claim, if you ask me.
I'm not afraid to say it. It's got the. I have literally listened to the Red Streamer battle theme non-stop for the past week.
I mean, I've been listening to the event music a lot too. It's definitely got a great soundtrack.
I wouldn't know. I would not know.
It's got ska, yeah, and that's what makes it really good. Do learn that, game developers.
Yeah,
Learn
God,
that.
my friend's like, hey Ryan, you should play Resident Evil. I'm like, is ska in it? And like, oh no, it's got like ambient noise. I'm like, fuck that.
Say ska?
Yeah, I always pronounce it wrong despite my one friend. I pronounce it like that because my friend hates it when I pronounce it like that, so I just pronounce it like that all the time.
Ska?
Like Scoob, are you ready to make the next soundtrack for Paper Mario, Scoob?
Yeah, this is amazing. I've had the Red Streamer battle theme on repeat for the past week.
Like Scoob, it's so good, man.
Yeah.
I should explain real fast. Rose has been silent because she had technical difficulty. She'll be back.
Yes,
can I-
yes, Rosa.
Can I say, as a non seasoned Paper Mario fan, but someone who has watched a few hours of a Paper Mario Origami King Let's Play, can I have some words? Am I allowed that?
No, yeah,
Uh-oh.
you can talk. It's okay.
Are you gonna say something controversial?
Well, the only other I've seen Lucy play some Paper Mario, the 64th one, right? Yeah, I think that's the one.
64th one in the series.
Yeah, seen him play it. It's great. It's got a nice atmosphere. Paper Mario and the Origami King. It definitely looks like a completely different sort of beast,
Mhm.
but I kind of really like it for that. It feels maybe not exactly like an RPG, but to me more of just open world funny adventure game where you just every dialogue is just a great joke, great guffaw, a little funny toad here and there. And you know what? That's all you need sometimes.
I've defined it on my own time as it feels like the culmination of they finally got what they wanted to do with modern Paper Mario down with it. They finally feel like everything came together. I think it's a lot better. Well, I don't think saying it's better than Sticker Star is a hot take, but it's better than Color Splash 2 I think they finally kind of got down what they want Paper Mario now to be. My one complaint is I do agree with, I think it would be a little better if they did give a few more characters some costumes. That's about it, though. I'm fine with pretty much everything else so far.
The way I see it, to sort of like get over that, is like I think the way it works for at least Origami King, I don't know, like Color Splash or Sticker Star, but it is really funny, like seeing Mario characters just belting out jokes in a funny way. It's like, oh yeah, that's Hammer Bros. Oh, they got something funny to say. Oh,
I just want to say,
Goomba said fam.
Every single Bowser Kingdom creature is referred exclusively as like they or it. So what I'm saying is the Mario series is a utopian gender society.
Oh, get me some plane tickets over there.
Pretty progressive insurance. I bet I look like the strongest man in the world. and then we get that progressive. Everyone like progressive commercials. Renee, you know that commercial.
I do know that commercial. It plays a lot.
There you go. It does? No, it doesn't. You don't know what I'm talking about.
No, it plays a lot. That one,
What?
right? On TV?
No, it doesn't. The one where Sonic's running around and it's like.
I mean,
oh, did we just lose some viewers?
We probably lost like 10 viewers.
And they're like, he's looking for savings.
Wait, hold on. What?
Do we know?
Sonic's like 14. Why is he looking for savings?
Do you know that commercial?
I do know that commercial. All right, maybe I was confusing it with another progressive
Hold
commercial.
Hold on. Before we get into progressive, does anyone have any final thoughts on Paper Mario stuff?
I think the game is pretty cool. I think I love all the gameplay. Can I talk about Bombette? Can we talk about Bombette a little?
Oh, sure. Talk about Bombette.
And like, what's her thing? What's her deal?
Can I talk about something real fast?
Okay.
Hashtag Goombario sucks. I hate Goombario.
Whoa, hey, all right, hold on. Let's calm it down here.
Goombario, the single most important character in the Paper Mario series.
What's
The first
wrong
of your.
with it?
Yeah, what's wrong? I actually don't know. I kind of like him. He's
I have no problem with Goombario. I just like pretending I hate Goombario.
Really?
I have a really dumb bit where I like to pretend to hate things.
Like
Really gets people's goat.
I can't think of a single thing you hate. Oh, no, I know what I'm thinking of, but I don't know what it's called.
I've mentioned before, I'm not the biggest
Hubert.
Hubert from Futurama, yeah. No, but I've mentioned before, I'm not the biggest fan of Super Paper Mario, but I like to exaggerate how much I dislike it. So I'll go like, oh, this is the worst game ever! My actual thought's like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, people
It's
aren't
fun-
gonna they're not gonna see your tongue in your cheek though. They're not gonna see it. They're just gonna make a fake thumbnail with your face on it.
God, I want someone to make a fake thumb. I want to become the next Arlo. I want everyone to make fake thumbnails with my Yokai Watch hot takes, like a picture.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about what Arlo said? That was pretty messed up what he said about Shin Megami Tensei on Twitter. It's... Ooh. I mean, ooh.
Well, did he even say anything about it?
Yeah, he said
This game is stinky. It's poopy because it's not Pikmin.
he said that on Twitter.
You can't just say that. You can't
He
just
said,
lie.
and he sent his Twitter mob against every single. Oh my God! Do we all remember that when he showed the writers of Stuck in the Ringer on the screen and he encouraged all his fans to harass them on Twitter
Shut
and he
up.
called them like degenerates? Do you remember that?
Now, when I was coming on here, I thought I could be a little funny, but because on my gym partners of podcast, I'm sort of the go-to straight person, quote unquote.
Yes.
1 second.
But-
Thank you. It's a gamer 05 for subscribing. during these trying times. Okay, go on.
Oh wow, nice. I thought I could come here, be a bit of a heckler as well, be on the side, but I cannot stand for look I gotta be here to defend YouTubers and content creators who have way more subscribers than me. Arlo did not say those things. I am here as debunking those rumors. He did not say that Shin Megami Tensei was a poopy, stinky diarrhea dump in his ear or anything. He didn't say anything. I don't know what he said.
Except what if he did? He probably would have said it.
Okay. No, that's enough. That's enough. Oh my God. Do we all remember what I was angry about?
Yeah, what were you? At the start
Do
of the
you remember?
At the start of the stream?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I was actually angry about it. I just think I'm kind of stressed out.
Can you tell us what happened?
Just my mom tried to get me to learn how to drive this week. It's been kind of stressful. We were gonna do it today, but then I said like I don't know if I'm really gonna have time afterwards. And she was like, "Oh, that's okay." But then I kind of felt bad. Do you ever get that when you like don't really want to do something, and when you express that you want to do it, they're just like, "Oh, that's fine. We can put that on another day," and you feel kind of bad about it, even though you didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
I hate that feeling. I get that so much. I'm getting that right now. Even though I don't even like driving, I hate it. It's like really stressful. I haven't even been going on the open road or anything. We're just like driving on an empty Dave & Buster's lot. But like, it's like it's the fact that it's like if you were playing Mario Kart and every time you fell out a pit, you died in real life, or you killed someone with like a blue shell, and they actually died, or like cost you they're hundreds of dollars in like property damage, or someone else, or you crashed into the Dave & Buster's front door and it shattered and you had to drive away really fast.
I'm sorry, I kind of lost track of the plot here.
Can we get like a spark notes on that?
Anyway,
Was this about Dave & Buster's?
I was and then what I was saying I was arguing about just like something on the it's just something on like I've been like all the I don't know how to bring this up without sounding like an idiot.
You gonna talk about the Kirby wiki thing?
No.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. That's what we're gonna talk about.
Talk about it. Do it.
Please.
I think it's weird because they're like, okay, the wiki kind of acts like it's like this is sort of like we like to have like the highest resolution images here because we're sort of acting like we're not like Wikipedia where like the images are for illustration purposes. This is meant to be like an archive for like images. I'm like, okay, so like they released these. I mean, like the released new Kirby renders. One of them like was like sort of older. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna post this in the. So this is not a new one. This is from Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Okay.
Right.
I should hold on. Let me put this on screen for like visual clarity.
Yeah. Okay. And so this they had this out in like I guess 2011, and a few years after that, it was like recently uncovered again. But at least in like 2016, I think they like updated this with like. They like changed the lighting around. They accented a few things differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay. When you get these two images on the screen, I want us to discuss like.
Okay.
What do we think about this? Like, I personally feel like both of these images have a place on the wiki if it's supposed to be a place to like document Kirby information, because they updated old art, and it's like it's got the same base as the old art, but it is technically new because they like added like certain accents and like changed the texturing on his eyes, you know.
Here's
Like,
the, here's
and
the
I,
thi-
I
here's
don't know
the-
if they're okay. Well, okay.
I was just gonna say, here's the thing. When Mario does this a lot, Mario will take old renders and like change them and like update them a bit, and Mario Wiki counts those as new renders, and they put them on the website. So Mario Wiki is the highest standard for video game wiki. So I think you were in the right.
Yeah, and there's like this other Kirby. There's like the Kirby like fandom website, and there's like the Kirby with which I think is better about stuff like this. Like the Kirby like Kirby.wikia thing is like it's kind of Wild West, as I've been told. But that's why I feel like I have to like stand up and say like no. I feel like both of these have a place here. I don't know if they're suggesting. I can't tell if they're trying to suggest like we should only have the old one, or if they should only like have the new one. Honestly, I think both of them have a place. I mean, they're I feel like they're apparently different. Like you can look at them and tell that there are like apparent differences. And I don't know, it'd just be weird to like not just to act like one of them doesn't exist, you know?
Yeah, no,
I mean,
you're right.
You made a great
Right.
case for yourself.
Thank you for
And-
telling me I'm right. That's what I needed.
I think in the clerical scheme of things, in the law books, if you were to put this in the Kirby law books, you would be right. But me personally, I don't know. I would just get the newer one. Like, I mean, it looks prettier. But like, I get what you mean. Archival and stuff. Maybe it just seems a bit redundant to me. Like, I mean, they both have their places for sure. But I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's not
one
really a
just looks
huge deal.
nicer. It looks shiny.
It does. The other one does look nice. I don't know. I don't know if some people are like trying to suggest that we shouldn't even use like the newer one. I think that is the craziest suggestion, like not using the newer one. But you know, I don't think oh my god. I don't think I was actually that upset about that. I think I'm just kind of my brain is just kind of crazy right now. I crashed into the Dave. I mean, I was in the Can we talk about something else?
Yeah, Renee, you said you wanted to talk about something before we started today. You want to talk about it?
Okay. Well, I did have like some topics to bring about, but I think what you're like cleverly nudging at and trying to goad me into is talking about Beethoven's Second for the SNES and how I should be a speedrunner for Beethoven's Second for the SNES.
Yeah, can you talk about some more about that? Can you talk more about Beethoven's Second?
So yeah, Beethoven's Second for the SNES. It was a game that came out. It's okay. All right. No, I gotta be real here. I do a thing. People on Discord. If you know me on Discord, I do little funnies sometimes. I get into a little live action funny dog. Your underdogs. Your Beethovens. I'm pretty sure there's a third one, but I can't think of it right
There's
now.
the Goofy skateboarding game.
Yeah, he can be a funny fictional dog. All right, but I like to just fun around with that sometimes. I'll stream a game. I'll stream me playing the Underdog Flash game on lol.disney, or I'll stream myself playing Beethoven Second for the SNES, despite nobody wanting to watch that because it's not reasonable to expect people to want to watch that. But
What do you think of Jason Lee as underdog?
I think, I'll be honest. I have a controversial underdog take.
Uh-oh.
I think that Underdog. I know it has a pedigree. The cartoon series. It's what the movie is based on, and it should like really draw upon that. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that there is something very inherently funny about a live action dog, like, you know, a real dog,
Yeah.
but it's just like really powerful, right? Like it could just do anything. And it's like it'll like go under the couch and it'll try to get some treats, and it like, whoa, it knocks the couch like into the wall. Like that's funny, right?
I've actually thought about that. I've thought, like, what if my dog had like Jake the dog's powers? And it actually kind of scared me to think about that. Like, if it, like, imagine a dog with immense power. It would have
Yeah.
no reason to obey anyone.
That's
You know?
the thing about it. There's like a lot of like, it's not just the comedic potential, but it's also like the existential like peril of that, of like,
Yeah,
normal
like,
life cannot
who's
be
really the
safe with
master?
like this dog that's like obscenely powerful. And like, you know, it doesn't need to talk. You don't need to have it be a talking dog. You can just have it be a funny dog that runs around. That's what Beethoven got right. That's what Beethoven knows. Beethoven knows the formula, and it gets it right.
There we go.
It's the funny dog that ruins everything, and it doesn't have to talk about it. It doesn't have to look at the camera and say, "Oh, Uber Eats much."
What? What do you mean by
Oh,
that?
no, I get it. You're making total sense, Renee.
No, okay, hold on. Wait, why would they look towards the camera and be like Uber Eats? Am I right?
Brian, you know that exact kind of joke. You love that. There's like 50 jokes like that in Scoob, where they turn to the camera and they say, "Uber Eats much? Well, get a load of that Walmart parking lot." You know, I get it.
Oh, you talking
I
about like
don't think you need that.
how movies just like have like brands? It's like just say the name of a brand, it'll, like that'll be the joke.
Yeah, and like the audience is like, "Oh, I know what this dog's talking about."
Mario would
Yeah,
be in the Mario movie. Mario's gonna be like, "Oh, geez, Walgreens."
Right? Look, I'm just saying,
Yes.
Hollywood, you don't need it. There's something inherently funny about like a badass little beagle dog wrecking stuff. It's just like
Hold on,
doing a
wait,
really
wait,
big
wait.
jump.
Flying even.
Does this imply Beethoven is badass?
Yeah, you know, people get at me for my controversial opinions. I say things like, you know, Scrat is kind of badass from Ice Age. Beethoven's kind of badass. He can
What did
do a
you-
lot of stuff.
what did
You
you
know,
say
he
that about
doesn't
Scrat?
care about other people's like what they're doing. He'll just like eat a steak off the table. That's pretty badass, right?
Yeah, I think he's a Chad. He's like a Chad dog.
Like
Yeah.
those like 14-year-olds on Twitter who will call any like slightly cool male character like a Chad.
Yeah.
it's the Chad Ludwig von Cooper.
Oh, he broke up with that ungrateful femoid. What a Chad! He really told her off.
But anyway, I've been playing funny dog games lately, and that's what I've been playing.
Funny pets.
No one here knows what Funny Pets is. Let's not worry about that.
I guess I'll search that up later.
You don't need to.
Mysteriously.
Topics. You know, current topics. There's some
Alright.
news. There's been news, right?
What news was there? Was there anything from the Nintendo Direct any of us know how to talk
Oh.
about?
There's gonna be news next week. There's this week's Comic-Con.
Oh,
The virtual
jeez
Comic-
Louise.
Oh God,
We
they're
could,
doing that.
we could do
Yeah,
our
dude.
Comic-Con predictions discussion. Let me get the Game Explain theme.
Yeah, look up all the stuff that's. The only thing I remember is there's like adventure. There's like a whole Cartoon Network day. That's the only thing I looked at because, you know, I'm a little cartoon character.
Okay, it's a virtual Comic-Con then.
Yeah,
All right.
The only
Yeah,
the only thing I know about that's going to be at this virtual Comic-Con is there's going to be an Adventure Time preview, and that's all I know.
I think there's gonna be like. No, I don't. I don't think. I have no idea.
Let me just look up virtual Comic-Con 2020 Cartoon Network. I don't think
Yeah,
we'll
there's
care
like
about, we're not going to care about anything
there's
else
a
here.
simple- Oh, come
I think
on.
they're
They-
gonna mention the death of beloved character Jose Carioca. They won't.
Well, it's gonna be at D23.
Oh, it's
virtual
yeah.
Zoom.
D23 announcement.
Alright,
they might have an Infinity Train thing because that kind of third season.
Seap, this will excite you. Duncanville join executive producers Mike and Jolie Scully, executive producer and star Amy Poehler, alongside stars Ty Bowler, Ricky Lindholm, Joy. Also, I'm good with everyone will be there. It's exclusive first look at the second season.
Oh my god! I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be there. Honestly,
See,
is that? Oh gosh.
I gotta ask. So you're the big. So that's July 23rd at 12 p.m.
Okay.
So
okay, that's Thursday.
I gotta ask. You're the big Duncanville fan here, right?
Yes.
What are your hopes and predictions for season 2?
A little more like interpersonal, like family drama, maybe. I mean, they kind of touched on. I feel like they sort of touched on some sort of thing with like Jack and Annie's marriage a bit that like felt like oddly somber. They just lightly touched on it. And I'm curious if there's anything more to that, or if that was just a one-off thing.
Ooh, tension.
Maybe some like dramatic conflict with like, because Annie's her big dream is like becoming like a cop detective, and I wonder if they're like changing course with that or something. I don't know. I mean, probably not. They're probably not gonna do anything too crazy, but I'm curious because there's been a lot of like announcements where like shows are sort of like changing how they portray like police officer characters, and I just wonder if they're gonna do anything like that at all.
God, the people in the streets
enough.
are demanding change for Duncanville. The Duncanville fans are at war with each other over the controversial changes to Amy Duncan.
It's Annie.
Wait.
You're thinking of Amy Poehler.
Seap,
how foolish of me.
So Seap, I'm seeing this in chat. People are wondering, how do you feel about like a dark or anti-Duncan joining the cast, like a rival character?
Evil Duncan.
Evil Duncan. I mean, what would Evil Duncan personify? Would he be very? He'd probably be like a romantic rival.
You think so?
For Mia. Oh, what are they gonna? Did Fox like do? They said they're like, they're gonna like hire more actors of color. I wonder if they're like recasting Mia. Maybe. Was that a network-wide thing, or was that just like a few shows?
I don't know. I really didn't pay attention to this.
It's probably just a thing that they said, and then like
I don't know.
Nobody's gonna check.
I don't know who voices anyone in Duncanville besides Amy Poehler.
Mia is voiced by Rashida Jones. No, think. Wait.
Think. You have it in you.
It's either Mia. No, don't. Ash. Shoot. What did I just say? Who was I just talking about? Rashida Jones. Let me look it up. It doesn't even say on the wiki. So I'm gonna say it's Rashida Jones. Yeah, but like, I think Mia's like designed to be black, and I don't know if Rashida Jones is black. I think. Was she on Big Mouth? Was she the actress in Big Mouth that said she was? Or.
I don't know.
There's so many actors.
I don't know. I think we should move on to our next thing. Cartoon Network Studios' first look. Philip Solomon, voice of Craig, and Lucy Cunningham, voice of Craig's little sister Jessica, from the Emmy-nominated series Craig of the Creek, will host the first Cartoon Network virtual panel. They're going to be talking about Apple and Onion, Ben 10 vs. the Universe, the movie, Craig of the Creek, Mau Mau, Victor and Valentina, and I mean, what the fuck? We Bare Bears, the movie that already came out.
Well, it's like a post-review discussion.
What are we like in a post-Bears world? How do we feel about
I guess
that?
So.
Might get a sneak peek of Baby Bears.
No.
Are they making Baby Bears? Is that a real thing?
Oh, jeez. You know what? I think I could bite a baby bear. I'll bite. I think they could do that good if they actually like wanted to like continue it in that way. I think they could do something there.
Okay. Yeah. Is anyone excited for anything else at the Cartoon Network panel?
You said there's gonna be like a new Ben 10 movie. Is it, this based on the 2016 thing?
Hold on, let me see. It says it's called Ben 10 versus the Universe, the movie.
Isn't that what the Phineas and Ferb movie's called?
Yeah, it looks like it's based. Okay, it looks like it's based off the newest one.
Yeah, that seems right. I'm just surprised that it's still going on. Like, geez, Ben 10's been around for it feels weird because it feels like a Cartoon Network staple franchise, but not really. Like, no one ever really talks about Ben 10. I don't hear like too many discussion about it. Well, not since like Omniverse. A lot of people were talking about Omniverse and how like controversial the shift in art style is for that. I was into Ben 10 if you couldn't tell, but you know, it's weird. You know, I hope the kids like the new Ben 10. You know?
Yeah, honestly, it probably might just be that it sells a lot of toys. It seems like a good toy seller, so.
Oh yeah.
Apparently there's going to be a dedicated 12-ounce mouse panel.
Oh my god.
There's been 12-ounce mouse talk lately, huh? Or there was something recently about it, right?
Oh yeah, the what was it? The 40-pound hound.
What?
Huh?
The 40-pound hound.
I looked
That's
this
the
up.
sequel series.
There's no image. There's just pictures of real dogs.
Hold on, I want to see a 40-pound hound.
Oh, they should do a
Dang, you're
Duncanville
just getting
episode.
my goat here.
There should be a Duncanville episode where they're all dogs. It's called Doggyville, and the theme song goes.
Simpsons did it.
Damn it.
Wait,
There's-
did they?
Yeah, there's an episode of Simpsons called like Dog.
There was going to be a panel called the HBO Max Cartoon Network Collection. They're going to show off Tig and Seek, the Fungies, and Summer Camp Island.
All right.
You know, I'm excited for the Fungies. That was like one of the Cartoon Network pilots. It's that I watched. Like, you know, if the Cartoon Network like releasing pilots used to be like somewhat of a, not really an event, but it was like something to look forward to. Like, oh, look at it, look at these things. They don't really like make mention of it, but it's always nice to see them when they post them like on the online. They just a collection of like pilots, and it's like, ooh, one of these could be the next thing. I'm glad Fungies was one of those. You know, it's got a lot of things I like. It's got evolutionary concepts in there. It's got a great like sort of Moog kind of soundtrack to it. I think that's one to look for. It's Renee's recommendations. Fungies.
Yeah. It's a Seap recommendation too. I watched the pilot a couple of years ago, and
Okay, that was
I
years
liked
ago
it.
now.
It has like a Clarence vibe.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I watched it. It was like years. That was like a year ago now, wasn't it? It's been a while. I guess the most exciting panel to use probably Seap is Adventure Time Distant Lands panel, and they're going to talk about BMO and then show a preview for the next one.
Yeah, that's yep. I'm pretty excited about that. Gotta say, going on with that.
Yeah,
Yep,
Planet BMO.
Planet BMO. BMO, do not push this button.
Hold on one
It's funny because every time I say Planet BMO, I know the assumption is going to be Planet Sheen, but
You're
I'm
thinking of
really
Planet Hulk.
talking about.
You're talking about
I'm
Planet Hulk.
thinking about Planet
Dogs
Hulk.
like cheese, cows like monkey. Planet Sheen is
The
oh so
Illuminati
funky.
sent BMO into space. BMO didn't like it. They came with their Warbound, and they're gonna destroy the world. That's my idea of what Planet BMO is. I haven't watched the short. Sorry.
Was Planet Hulk the movie where Hulk was like, whoa?
I don't know what you mean.
The guy who voices Hulk in that movie, he always talks about. He said there was like some Hulk thing he was doing where he was like screaming and he was like. I've heard him tell this story like 4 times, and he he said he like screamed so hard that he passed out. But right before he passed out, he went whoa, and he fell down. And he said they left it in the movie.
Oh yeah. That's maybe. I'll have to look at that. But,
Yeah, give it a watch over. Have you seen Planet Hulk? Do you watch it?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I mean, I don't love it. You know, it's,
You always do this. You always backpedal. I remember when you were like, "Oh, I gotta watch Scooby Doo and Guess Who," and you're like, "No."
So there's gonna be a Bob's Burgers panel, but it looks like they're not talking about the movie.
Still,
Did
every
they
year.
explicitly say, "Sorry, Bob's fans, no movie"?
No,
Go
it
home.
just says Bob's upcoming season.
Well, I might talk about the movie. I've been going to Comic-Con actually for like the past 4 years, 5 years. And usually I went to the last one there, and they like talked about it a bit. So they might like share some more details.
Wait,
They've
hold on.
kind of having to just like.
I'm getting word. I'm getting word. We have a guest. We have a guest real fast who wants to come promote something.
Hi everyone,
Really?
it's Marge. They'll never stop
Whoa.
the Simpsons from appearing on Comic-Con, this time on Zoom. Join Al Jean, Matt Selman, David Silman, Caroline Amine, Mike B. Anderson, and moderator Yardley Smith. Find out on how the show is summoned social distancing and turbulent times en route to season 32, Saturday, July 25th at 11 a.m.
Wow.
right,
Well,
thank
thanks, Marge, for that concise read through, that concise abstract of what will go on in that panel. I'm excited to see you on Zoom.
I'll be there. Bye, everyone.
Hope they bring
Bye,
it home alive.
Marge.
You think they'll talk about Simpsons games at this one?
No.
Oh, they better have Simpsons Hit and Run 2, or I'm gonna go into the comments section and say, where is Simpsons Hit and Run 2?
They're gonna announce like
No.
the Simpsons hit and run like event for like Simpsons Tapped Out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably like
I
don't know.
Simpsons is such a weird thing to like have. I guess Simpsons is like a big show, but like I never think about like people like actually like keeping up with the show and going to panels for it and stuff.
I think I've gone to it like every year. I'm
Really?
serious. Yeah, I can tell you all about it. Actually.
Really? Okay, tell me your experience at a Simpsons panel.
For a price. You want to know this dirt? It's gonna cost you.
All right, tell me.
I remember one year my mom she asked a question. She went up to the microphone at Comic-Con and she asked a question to Matt Grading because there was one episode where like they're like,
Mom, it's your birthday.
and they showed like the calendar. Yeah, Ryan knows what's is going. And they showed the calendar, and it was my mom's birthday that was being shared with Marge. And my mom was
my
like,
God.
"Wow, I'm a mother."
I'm a mother, and so is Marge, and we have the same birthday.
Um, and so she wanted to go. She went to Comic-Con to ask Matt Grading and Al Jean if they could canonize that for her. And they said like, "Yeah, sure, okay." And they drew her. I think that was the year they drew her a giant picture of Marge.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh.
And another year they drew us a giant picture of Bender that we have framed in our
Hey,
house.
whoa! Welcome to the Bender panel. Welcome to my panel, meatbags.
I think it's kind of funny that you could just walk into like our living room and there's just a big like Sharpie 5-second doodle of Bender. It's huge.
Oh, how huge is it?
I don't even know how to describe how big it is. It's like bigger than paper, but it's not as big as the Gremlins poster I have.
Oh, what is
But-
though?
Oh, you have a Gremlins poster.
I'm looking at it. I think that's the biggest poster I own. It's like just sitting. It's whenever I sit at my desk, I can just veer my eyes like to the left just slightly, and Gizmo's right there.
Oh
Oh my God.
God, I wish that was
You know-
me.
You know what? I'm sorry to derail here, but I gotta say, I'm not proud of myself because I feel it is very understated how much of a Gremlins 2 fan I am, and I need to get my phone. I need to get something.
Oh yeah, come on. This is the 40th year of Gremlins 2 currently. This is the year of its 40th anniversary. 30th anniversary. 30th.
Yeah, no, not long. It was only the 80s. Like, come on. But
Yeah.
I am a big Gremlins 2 fan. You know, like when you think of the funny podcasters who are fans of Gremlins 2, you think not only Seap but also of me. I got a photo here. Hold on. Do I still have it? Yes. Of my big Carnival 1 prize that is like a big gremlin, stuffed gremlin that is forever in my closet. He's right there right now. I see.
Oh, that is epic. That is legit. Can we put that on the stream?
Hold on, yeah. Oh my, this is a scary image.
I thought you were gonna set a picture of you at like Gremlin Con, like next to Joe Dante with like a giant like gizmo and a mascot suit.
Oh,
I thought. Oh.
All right, let me get the gremlin on. There it is.
Oh, I want to point out, just to mention, Marge's birthday is March 19th, which is the same day as Ryan and Rosa's birthday.
My god! Me, Rosa, Seap's mom, and Marge can all have a party together.
Yeah.
God, that's so beautiful.
Then I show up and I give you all like, oh, here's your present. It's for all of you.
Including Marge Simpson, who is a real person.
You know, well, it's the thought that counts.
So
yeah, you know, it's a copy of Rayman Raving Rabbids on the Wii. You can all play it together. It's a 4-player game. I mean, hey, I got the controllers right here.
Hold on, there's another panel. Who's hyped for the Phineas and Ferb the movie Candace Against the Universe panel?
Oh man, they did announce that recently, huh? You know, it's Phineas and Ferb is like a weird kind of show to me. I feel like it's sort of reached a really high notoriety, but hasn't met that. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
what are you saying? It was never good.
I'm not saying that it was never. It has its like flaws. It's got its ups and downs, but I think it's a show that a lot of people can recognize. Be like, you know, like how people are like, oh yeah, you know, SpongeBob. You know, people are like, oh, Phineas and Ferb, but like to a lesser extent. And you don't really see people talking about Phineas and Ferb episodes, really. But there's a notoriety there. Which
I think my think on it is I think Phineas and Ferb is gonna be a show that gains notoriety as like time goes on more than anything.
Like Animaniacs.
Yeah, I guess if that's what you want to. Yeah, I guess like I don't think it's like super. It's definitely. I think I've noticed more and more. It's been going up. I've been seeing more like Phineas and Ferb memes lately. I haven't seen people talk about it a bit more. I think it's reaching that kind of point now, though. I think it's slowly getting there.
Might be right.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, happy for Candace getting her own movie.
Yeah, I think we kind of talked about this last week. How like she's kind of the most like. She's kind of like the main character almost.
Yeah,
in a way.
I debated Candace and Doofenshmirtz are the actual main characters of that show.
It's sort of like I don't know what to compare it to. There are cases like that where I guess you could compare it to like I don't know, like Paper Mario, you know. It's not about like Mario's the main character, but he's not like he's like the center piece of it. He's sort of like the catalyst for everything. He's the one you control. Yeah, but like the real like things you remember are the things that happen like around that, like the different like partners or like villains and stuff.
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
No, yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Yeah. He is a facilitator for the development and interest of other characters within the Paper Mario sphere.
Right. That's kind of what Phineas and Ferb are. You know, I think We can't talk about the exact same thing. People are already in the chat mentioning the doof pilots. We can't just make this a retrade.
There's gonna be a How to Draw American Dad Characters panel.
Oh yes, I have got a hoodie. I can't. I keep talking about like,
Oh, when I was at Comic-Con, I was talking about that.
Look at you going to Comic-Con.
I just live near it. So I get to go a lot. My mom has like a hoodie for American Dad. She got it
Comic-Con, and she got to talk to Seth MacFarlane, and she got to go backstage and meet Seth MacFarlane and Butch Hartman, and she got to go in their van, and she got to go drive. They drove her to the set of American Dad, and she got to see the storyboards on the wall, and she got to see how they make all the characters, and she got to see how they do the voice acting in the studio.
She went to the set of American Dad? Like the set?
No.
Like she saw Stan and Roger? They were on the set?
And the fish. I don't remember his name.
Klaus?
Klaus. Hans.
Klaus?
Klaus. Yeah, it's Klaus. Hello, I'm a German fish. I'm voiced by D. Bradley Baker. I'm going to be at
alright.
Comic-Con. I'm going to be at Comic-Con.
He's gonna
Hello.
be there.
Welcome to the Zoom meeting. Oh, I hope they do Homer live.
Marge, what is Zoom? Is that a new donut delivering service? Zoom.
I'm animated with Adobe Animate's new feature. Ooh, you can see my mouth moving in real time. Ooh.
Does anyone remember Hollow Homer?
Yeah, from that one panel where like Matt Groening's like, "Hey Homer, how's it going?" He's like, "Oh, hello, Matt."
Yes.
Oh.
What else? What else is that?
There's gonna be a Rooster Teeth panel. Will Niall be there?
No, I can't say anything on that. Actually, he might kill me if like words gets out that I'm just claiming that he's gonna be there or even anything. Oh, well, looks like he's out there. Yep. All right. I'm ending this line of thought.
What? Oh no.
The only other notable one to like us probably, unless you want to talk about like Marvel panels, which I don't think anyone has anything to say on like the Captain America panel experience. Wow.
I've seen every Marvel.
There's gonna be a Looney Tunes panel, and they're gonna talk about behind the scenes on that show, which will probably.
Are they gonna have Eric Bowser?
He
That
might
is
be
not
there.
his name.
Will there be a Smash announcement at Comic-Con? Let's just say, keep your eye on the Duncanville panel. Just gonna say that.
Duncanville Vans. You'll get a treat. Maybe.
Rosa, you keep mentioning Baby Roger. I don't know who that is. Who's Baby Roger?
Oh my god.
Oh boy, it's swell to say. Good morning, USA.
That's Baby
Is
Roger.
that
Roger.
Baby
singing.
Roger? It's me, Baby Roger.
Oh, it's me, Baby Roger. Oh. Hi, Bobby. I'm here to Okay, Bobby, you wanna do your thing that you're gonna do on?
What are you fucking talking
Hey,
about?
Hey, Ryan, you gonna share that thing you did before the stream?
Oh yeah, I guess before the stream started, we were talking about like Nostalgia Critic introducing a baby version of himself to like get better like people like value him more online because everyone hates him now. And I pitched the idea that Baby Nostalgia Critic could just be Bobby from Bobby's World.
Oh my gosh! I forgot you did that.
It's him.
Oh
it's
my
him. It's
gosh.
Baby Nostalgia Critic.
It's Baby Nostalgia Critic, and he's gonna review like Muppet Babies or something like, I might be a little too old for this. Let me bring on Baby Nostalgia Critic, and he walks and goes, "Hey everybody, it's me, Baby Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to."
We're gonna be doing an old versus new. It's gonna be Ben 10 2016 and Ben 10 Omniverse. Which was better? Let's find out.
Never.
He's gonna have like that nostalgia. He's gonna like be drawn like how Nostalgia Critic draws all his 2D characters. You know, like they're gonna have like the one mouth he draws and like it's like
Yes.
2 frames.
Yes. Lion King.
Lion King.
So would baby? Oh yeah, baby Nostalgia Critic. He would be talking about like Ben 10 and stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I see it. There should be like a cool teenage. He should just keep doing generations of like baby Tamara and baby Malcolm. Oh my gosh. He should have baby. He should have baby. Oh my gosh. Post to boldly flee. I was gonna say Born to be Wild.
Baby to boldly flee. Just a baby version of the whole movie.
Yeah, just a bunch of underpaid baby actors. And he will provide baby craft services for his baby actors.
Do the babies
It's gonna be
Does baby Nostalgia Critic wear an ankle bracelet and try to go outside?
and then he meets baby Doug Walker, and then baby Doug Walker is gonna be like, I'm the writer.
What do you mean?
You are a character I made for an online media show. He's so pretentious.
Why are you talking? You're talking more like
my online media show.
You're like Doug Walker impression. Sounds more like the cinema snob.
No, because that's what he said. He was the way he was like his quote unquote normal voice. He was like, you were a character I created. Like the way he's talking, like online media show. What for a stupid movie review channel on blip.tv. It's stupid. It has no cultural critical value whatsoever. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I shouldn't be mean to Doug Walker.
Does anybody have any final things they want to talk about before we get into questions? Does anyone have any things they want to talk about?
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned. I did want to bring this up because this is like news to me. Yeah, y'all know about Chuck E. Cheese's Twitch?
Oh yeah.
His Twitch.tv. Was this discussed before?
No, I don't think we talked about it.
So Charles Entertainment Cheese recently has been streaming Animal Crossing on his Twitch.tv, and it's surreal to see. I don't know. Is this a new era of brand engagement, live streaming these Animal Crossing and these games? Yeah. You like okay. Let me set the scene for it. So Chuck E. Cheese, you streaming Animal Crossing, no commentary, just like silently playing the game and then interacting with a chat of like what, like it wasn't that much. I don't think it was like 20 people, more than 20 people or something. He just interacts with them and is like, oh hey, I love pizza. Pizza's my favorite thing. Oh, nice. That's funny. And just like saying like non-committal things in chat, there would pop up. Someone just subscribed to Chuck E. Cheese for 7 months. It's surreal, is it not?
I notice a lot of brands have been doing that like
Welcome to the Wendy's streaming service. If you want hot, sexy Wendy's girl to pwn you.
And there's like KFC gaming. There's like Red Bull Gate. What are all these games?
Oh, the like the U.S. military esports. Have you seen that?
Oh, that's the worst one.
That one is just
Christ.
actually evil. Oh.
Why are brand Twitters making like gaming? Like, no, do these brand Twitter gaming accounts like have commentary? Because we know Chucky does it. What is KFC gaming gonna say? Like, why would you just not watch like a Germa or something? Why are you gonna watch KFC gaming?
Honestly, if KFC gaming had like some actual like old guy like going like, well, here's this game. Yeah, you know, when I first made my chicken recipe. If they did something like that, I think that'd be pretty fun. I don't know, the Chuck E. Cheese one, I think that's kind of cute, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of hard to have nice things. like that on the internet, where it's like, oh, we're just gonna put on a show for the kids. You know, like I don't know. I feel like people are often quick to take advantage of that sort of niceness.
No, yeah, I understand that. People are quick to like jump on that. People have been, posting Five Nights at Freddy's emotes, which I think is that's in good fun. But like,
We're waiting every night.
Oh, I watched a movie.
Oh, you did? What'd you watch?
Well, it was so awesome. It was so cool. It was, I watched, Paddock.
What?
Paddock.
It's a Korean Finding Nemo.
Oh.
It's not Finding Nemo. It's a fish
Oh.
movie. It's a talking fish movie. But it's like aimed at like an adult audience.
What?
How do you spell that?
It's Paddak. It's a Korean word for like it's like the word for like flip flop, like the sound a fish makes when it's
okay.
flopping on land.
Oh, I'm seeing. Oh, I think I've seen like posts of this. This, I like how this looks. It the weird bulging eyes is like a bit weird, but I like the look of these somewhat naturalistic cell shaded fish. There's something to that.
Yeah, I thought it had like the regular art style of it is pretty neat, and it also has like 2 or 3 sequences done in like a different style. Like it'll have like short like music segments where it's like a mix of like 2D and 3D, and it looks it's like really pretty. Oh yeah, and you can rent it on Steam.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I guess I guess I could recommend that if anyone wants to. It's not a video game on Steam. It's like the actual movie that you could watch on Steam. It came out in 2012.
It's weird that like Steam has like I keep forgetting that they don't advertise
I had no
that
idea.
at all.
No, they have the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
That's
I didn't know
that's
any
on
of that.
Steam. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, it sort of made me think of like Sausage Party in a way. Now, this is going somewhere good. Let me explain. And then the Velskabum intro plays. But like Sausage Party was like Sausage Party. I think it was kind of like playing on people's expectations of like Pixar movies. Like it's sort of like a pseudo Toy Story parody. Almost like on the surface level, but like the actual movie doesn't really do anything interesting with that. It's just kind of like, oh, Seth Rogen comedy. We're gonna, it's like a meta comedy movie. let's get freaking high and let's say the F word so much, and like doesn't really. There's like a lot of questions about the world that it doesn't really care about. So it's not really interesting to watch. But this movie. Paddock, I don't know which way is more accurate, but this movie is sort of like, I think it's kind of like, I don't know if this was the intention, but when you see it, you kind of like think of like, oh, it's like Finding Nemo, like because most of the movie takes place in like a fish tank, so it's kind of similar to how in Finding Nemo, when Nemo ended up in that tank with all the other fish. But it takes like the Finding Nemo sort of premise of like what if fish had human emotions, and it does something like a little like dramatic with it. Like what would a fish in like, it's like the fish are like at a restaurant, like they're on like the front window of a restaurant, and so it's sort of like a dramatic sort of horror sort of edge. It is sort of spooky. That's something I will say. Like there's a few like disturbing gory moments.
Oh no.
It's not like gratuitous, but it's definitely like, it's like unnerving time. So that's That's something I'd say. It's definitely not for kids.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
But yeah, if you could handle like seeing like a fish get cut up at like a sushi restaurant, then yeah.
Okay. I'll look into that. I'll try to look into that eventually.
Yeah. So
All right.
yeah, that's all I wanted. Oh, one more thing.
Okay, one more thing. Yeah. It's our Nintendo Direct. One more thing.
Wait. I've also as I mentioned, I've been getting through the final season of How I Met Your Mother on Hulu.
Wait, what? You've never
All
mentioned
right.
this before.
All right.
What? Wait, no. I had to have mentioned.
No, you've never mentioned this before.
Come on. On the Ready to Start the podcast. I've never mentioned that I've been watching the entirety of How I Met Your Mother.
You've never mentioned this to me ever before.
Never. Well, I have.
All right, well, how's it going?
You know, it's I'm sort of interested. My mom actually brought it up to me. She said like she was interested in watching it with me. We previously watched like Futurama. We'll just like watch like one episode every night. The last show we did that with was Futurama, and that's how I watched all of Futurama. Yeah, I'm on the final season. I remember hearing people hated the ending, so I was kind of like, I kind of went along with it because I was just so interested. I really wanted to understand, like, because I feel like if someone said like, oh, I hated the ending to that show, and I just Googled it, and like I saw like what it was, I wouldn't really get it. I'd be like, so what I want to do, I wanted to watch like the whole thing from beginning to end and sort of get the experience of like, okay, what would I think of this ending if I was given all the context everyone else received? And you know, so far, I honestly don't know how horribly it could end.
Oh, geez.
Honestly, it is a pretty. The only thing I can imagine is that it has just kind of like a standard boring ending. It's pretty conventional. Like, so the show's like How I Met Your Mother, right? It's about this guy talking about how he met these kids' mother, right? We all know the story, as I've talked about. So the last season like introduces the titular mother character.
Oh, the mother.
Yeah. And she, you know, she kind of reminds me of like the perfect gamer girl wife archetype. You know.
All right. Okay.
Come on, everyone knows what I'm talking about.
I mean, we know that's exactly what's wrong.
She goes up to Mr. Mother himself and goes, I love Team Fortress 2 Gmod videos, and he goes, oh!
Cause he's like a nerd kind. He's like kind of a nerd. He's not like Big Bang Theory, but like he's kind of dorky. He's like, I love Star Wars, and nobody else loves Star Wars. That's a nerd thing to like. And how the tables really turned on that since this show. But yeah, I mean, I guess when you build a character up like that for so long, you kind of have to like make them like sort of like, oh, like, wow, this is the perfect woman, because you can't make her not the perfect woman, because then it'd just be like, well, what have I been watching this show for? But you know, it's a fine sitcom. You know, maybe a few too many like transphobic jokes.
Oh boy, a
But,
sitcom with transphobic
right.
jokes. What sitcom has ever done that before?
Oh.
Yeah, but you know, that's what you get when you sign up for these kinds of shows. So
All right.
yeah. There's my very interesting How I Met Your Mother tangent. You know, it's on Hulu. Check it out if you a normie.
Okay, let's move on. Let's get to questions.
All right.
All right. This is question time. This is the part where chat can ask questions and we'll answer them.
Any questions?
You gotta wait for them to like hear it on stream and then be able to type it.
They're not typing it.
You gotta wait until the neurons fire from your spinal cord.
I really
into
like
your brain.
I like these
back.
two questions back to back. What's your opinion on everything? top 10 gamer moments.
I don't think anyone.
Okay, top 10 gamer moments. Number 10, when Chuck E. Cheese streamed Animal Crossing and he played the electric guitar, that was fire. Number 9, when Biggie Cheese went on stage in Barnyard the movie and he sang that song and it became a meme, that was fire. Number 8, when
Oh my god! Wait, someone just pointed out, why is the guy in the future voiced by Bob Saget? I just realized How I Met Your Mother is narrated by Bob Saget. Wait, how does that connect to anything?
Does it connect to the Full House cinematic universe? Ah! No.
No, we did talk about Full House. I guess I was thinking of Howie Mandel and Bobby. My brain went Bob Saget, Howie Mandel, Bobby's World, Baby Nostalgia Critic.
What would your character class be in an RPG? I don't think I'd be the class character. I'd be like the character who never participates in battle and just tells you like how to play like basic game mechanics.
A tutorializer.
Yeah, I just there the whole. I'm like the Whisperer Navi of the game. I just go like, "What up? Press the A button to jump."
The little funny Olivia type character.
Yeah, exactly. That's me. That's what I do.
It's a good one to be. I think, you know, I get this question. You know, there's a lot of potential here. I don't know. I think wizard, but you gotta read. Wizard is a reading guy. You know, maybe a sorcerer. Sorcerer is just like off the cuff, like from the sleeve, like bam, you're a tomato now. I didn't even have to read. I didn't even have to go to college to do that.
You have to go to tomato college.
I have to go to wizards college, get a degree in.
Renee's on their way to success. They gotta go to school. They gotta ace that test.
That test any ever wrote to be and then totally.
What does he say?
I thought this was about me.
Exactly. Let's go.
Cusco Academy.
He's got
Can we talk about the show no one asked about?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to talk about, Cusco?
I don't have anything. I don't have anything. You come back to me when I do my full series rewatch. I watched the movie earlier this year, so I'll get on that. James asked me if I'm playing any other Paper Marios. Right now, I'm just planning on playing the Orange Gummy King.
Yeah.
Once I finally finish this, that's the only reason I started playing Paper Mario. Because they announced a new one, and I was like, I'm gonna play that, but I have another Paper Mario game right here that I could play in the meantime. So I'm gonna get right on that. I'm probably gonna be playing it this week.
All right, cool. You can paper.
Yeah, pay-per-view.
All right, let's take one last question.
One last question. How many did we answer? Like, two questions?
We also talked a bit longer than we usually do this time.
How long is this show usually?
We're usually like an hour and a half.
Oh.
Ooh, jeez. Ooh.
Pardon
moi.
Let's give us. Come on, everyone. Let's give us.
Come on, Mary Jane, live a little. I mean, we're 8 years old. What have we got to show for it?
Oh, I feel like I
like
miss
the
out
Dorbies?
every day on Dorbies. I'm literally the wrong person to ask about that.
You know, actually,
Everyone's
questions.
quoting Dorbies
we're
around
talking.
me.
No more questions. We're talking about Dorby for the last few minutes of this podcast. What's everyone's thought on Dorbies?
No, why? You're forsaking me. I can't.
Dorby.
Dude, I haven't watched the
roaming down the
movie
hall
or
to
whatever
see
it is. I
Dorbies.
keep forgetting what
Tiny
it is.
little balls I see Dorbies. Why don't they go away?
Can I just say, my favorite part of the Dorbies theme song is the fact that the show itself wants the Dorbies to fuck off.
Yeah.
Why don't they go away?
Feel so alienated.
I think Dorbies is better than Mr. Enter gave it credit for.
Yeah,
Whoever.
hold on. Yeah, Mr. Enter's got it all wrong. He didn't really get Dorbies like I did.
He didn't get Dorbies. He didn't get My Gym Partner's a podcast. You know.
He didn't get Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm standing up for every single badly animated CGI show now. I like Dorbies. I like Donkey Kong. But ugly Martians. Chef kiss.
Yeah.
BKM. BKM.
We
BKM.
are the Martians, the butt ugly Martians.
We don't want a war. We just want a hoverboard.
We don't want to conquer Earth. I just want to fill my girth. I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
Never. Crash Test Dummies? Anyone? Nostalgia?
Sorry. No. Not this time.
Well, I think we've done it, everyone. We this was another successful episode, I think.
This was a strange episode.
What do you mean? This was a good one. Rosa was here the whole time.
I'm so sorry for her.
I don't know. It's just that after the mind-shattering reveal of Joker, something like this doesn't really excite me all that much.
You know what, see? Podcast canceled.